Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's doing well, and should I say good morning and good evening and g'day. I thought you'd like to join me while I'm working in my junk journal. There's going to be 2 signatures, so that's one. Hope you can see. Sorry for the mess, but I suppose everyone gets in a mess like this when we are working on our books, and that's the other one. So at the moment, I'm just putting little bits and pieces in, then I'll come along and put some laces in with the sewing machine, and I still haven't done the front cover yet. So that's just made out of a cereal box, the cover. And I just use magicals on that. And I've got this idea of putting her there. So I'm trying to make a boho book kind of feel. And I'll put some tassels and fringing and some charms hanging off some tags. So I've still got a long ways to go. But yeah, I thought that you'd like to just have a play along with me. Scrap and chat, as they say. So I'm up to this page here. So I'm thinking of putting that bit there. I saw this great idea, I think it was on Michelle Scott. I get ink under my nails constantly. Can't keep them clean. And then I saw her, she was inking her pages and she put one of these clips, I don't know if you can see that, on the end of her facial sponge. And I don't get any ink all over me anymore. Fantastic idea. So yes, that I really appreciate that. So I've just ink up this edge. So yeah, my depression and anxiety and panic is slowly coming back. I'm slowly coming back to nearly being normal again. Yay! Medication is helping me a lot, and counselling. So if you've seen my other videos, you'll know what had happened to me. A funny thing happened the other day. I sent my husband out to get a repeat of one of my medications, and the chemist said, "No, I'm sorry, but I can't fill this medication because it only been filled 2 weeks ago." Mind you, that my doctor had doubled my dosage of medication, so I had to take 2 tablets out of this packet, not 1. So yeah, the chemist would not fill the script, so he tried to ring my doctor, and of course doctors are really busy, you know. Well, in Australia they are, you know, everyone's in, everyone's out, everyone's in, anyone's out, and just couldn't get through to the doctor to confirm that yes, I am taking 2 tablets now of this script, not 1, because it wasn't mentioned on it. So this needs a bit more stick. Anyways, luckily I had been to my doctor that week, and he had given me another new script. So hubby came home, grabbed the new script. Yeah, that's just too flimsy for my liking. I think I'll back it onto here. Yeah, grabbed the other new script and went back again, and no problems. So yeah, it's just strange. I know they're doing their thing, making sure that they're not handing out too many drugs, blah blah blah. But you know, it wasn't like I'm on Oxycontin or Endone, any of those powerful drugs. It's just my antidepressant medication that I have to take every day now. My body has become used to it. I'm not being sick anymore. I'm not having dizzy spells anymore. My body has become used to it. I do need it. It's, you know, it does keep me calm and stops the anxiety and the panic. You know, trying to go into a shop and here you are about to pass out from a panic attack. It's so embarrassing. And it has happened twice to me. You know, you come to and here's all these people looking at you and it's just not nice. Anyways, where was I? So see what the medication does to you? You just lose your train of thought, your thinking goes. It's just weird. But never mind. Yeah, so I am getting better. Yay. Hopefully that's a bit better. Hopefully you're seeing this too, what I'm doing. Just ink that up a bit more. Sorry, I forgot to put my timer on. I don't want to be on here too long to waste your time too much. I just thought I'd come on for a quick chat. There we go. Yes. So that's what's happening with me. My poor son, the youngest one, the 15-year-old, he's a big boy. He's absolutely a big boy. Anyways, he's been having a really, really sore back lately, and he just came up to me the other day and says, Mum, I know how you feel now. I know how you feel. Because I've already had surgery on my back. I had 2 prolapsed discs in my back, and I couldn't walk for 6 months. The only way I could walk was with crutches, so I had no choice but to have back surgery. And prior to my surgery, I used to get this like a knife stabbing in my back. So anyway, he come up to me and says, Mum, I know how you feel now. I know how you feel. I said, what's wrong, mate? He says, I feel like I've got someone stabbing me in the middle of my back. And straight away I knew, pinched nerve, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I've had him at the chiropractor twice now, and his hips are out. That's caused his spine to go all funny. Yeah, so a few cracks and bends and twists and another few more cracks later. The poor dear. I had a piece that was going here. What did I do with it? Yeah, he's a lot better. I think it's sitting at the computer. You know, these young ones who sit at the computer. Hey, we shouldn't say anything. We sit at our tables and craft. But make sure every half hour I get up, walk around, do some stretching, and because my back, I just can't sit, can't stand. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, when they start playing their games, he can be in there for hours and hasn't moved. So I need to put something in here. So they're just paper napkins I've just glued on those pages just to give them some more strength. I'll go to this one. Some more. So I've just put a bit of gold and pinky, purpley colours in. That's going to fit just a little bit off. Might just trim the bottom of that one. So I had so much fun making my book for Big Betsy. It's actually, I've put it up on my channel. I didn't actually put up the making of it, but because it took me, I mean, I'm not exaggerating, it took me at least 3 days to make. If I couldn't have the video going, the camera going for 3 days. But it was so much fun. So thank you, Dawn, from Let's Make a Mess, for showing me that idea of the Franken pages, I think. Just gluing your scraps together. The funny part was I had all these newspapers over the kitchen floor and had paint all over them. Hubby comes out, he He says, "Oh my God, what's going on here?" I said, "I'm just painting the newspaper. It's okay." So we had to step over it, get around it just to get to the kitchen, because I'm in the kind of like the dining room come kitchen, you see, and it's currently 5 o'clock in the morning. Hubby's at work doing night shift, and I have one child home because the others are older now and go to their respective halves to stay over and whatever. So Jack's still in bed, which I'll have to get him up soon for school. There we go, that looks all right. Anyway, hope you'll be marching through the door soon, so that's why I thought I'd just come on here quickly before the morning rush starts, getting Jack off to school. I might put that there as a flip. Hope you're seeing all this. It's really hard to make sure, so excuse my hijabi dressing gown. You know, I've seen a lot of people craft with dressing gowns, blah, blah, blah. So I'm feeling quite comfortable. And this is really helping me a lot, you know, able to just have a chit chat with somebody. You know, it's lonely. I'm very lonely. Just staying home, you know, and I'm just petrified of collapsing. You know, when I collapsed at the hospital where my son was staying after his brain surgery, I was so embarrassed. I don't know, it was just from exhaustion, because I actually stayed with him, cared for him, helped shower him, because, you know, he's 15, he still wants his mum. And his pride, you know, having someone else do it, there's no one better than your mum. Really, there isn't. So I think it was just sheer exhaustion as well, and the build-up, and, you know, what was going to be the outcome of the surgery. I might do that twice just to give it more stability. So, and then it happened. So then I was taken to the adult hospital, which was just down the road in Melbourne here. And they did all their tests and that, and they said, "Oh, you're perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with you, but mentally you need someone to talk to. You need to go to your doctor." And I thought, well, that's good, but it's not good. Why am I feeling like this? Why is my heart racing? Why are my legs collapsing from underneath me? So, you know, I couldn't breathe. I had struggling to breathe. You know, I did not have a clue what was happening to me. I honestly thought I was having a heart attack. I did. So I get home, and a few days later, it actually happened at home. I laid on the bed, and then I thought, oh no, this is it. I'm having a heart attack. This is it. And I just begged the family, please call an ambulance. So then I was then taken to another hospital. And they too said the same thing. That, you know, there's nothing wrong with you. I said, well, what's happening to me? So I went to my own doctor, having a panic attack, because I couldn't even hardly get into the doctor's surgery. And I was actually having a panic attack again as I'm walking in. So they quickly rushed me in and through. And my doctor straight away said, you know, straight away put me on Valium and antidepressants. And then, you know, got me mobile and going again, and I came home. And then even just going to the front door, I'd panic, I'd shake. I couldn't even go to the letterbox. It was awful. And then a helicopter flew over, and then I panicked about that. Hey, pussycat, oi, oi, stop scratching the couch. You naughty putty cat. I can hear you. yeah, so a helicopter flew over. I had a panic attack over a helicopter. I had to go and lay down, practice my breathing exercises. Oh, it's just, oh, Striff, I wasn't going to do that. Anyway, well, let's put line stuff on it. Some line paper. So it's my, yeah, so since I've been on the medication, my mind is just, it's like it's been rewired. I forget things. It's, even my crafting, I used to be able to go bang and whip a book out or something out probably in a day. And I can't do that anymore. I used to be able to draw faces and paint faces and do all that yummy goodness. And I can't do that anymore. I suppose I should just try again. I did try it and oh my gosh, it was a complete and utter mess. So what happens with your, now the puppy wants to go outside, but she can wait a second. What happens is that the front of your brain, which is your logic and thinking part, gets hijacked by the back of your brain, which is the 3 F words: flight, fight, or freeze. So that's what happens. So when you start to have a panic attack and anxiety, the back of your brain hijacks the front, which is the logic, and that's what happens. And I didn't know all this, and where's he? And so that's what was happening. You know, I'd try and walk around, the heart would race, the breathing would be laboured, the legs would get weak, then there'll be tingling in the hands, tingling in the legs. It's just from the oxygen that you were taking in too much, and but never mind. At least I know what is happening, and I'll get better. I will. I plan on getting better. I want to get better. I want to be normal. So if you've ever experienced this, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So I just got to put that in there like a flip. I cover that up with some of this, some of my washi tape that I made. This was so much fun. A great big sheet out I did, great big sheet, and I just put double-sided tape and then put tissue paper over it and just went to town with paints and stamps and white pens, and then I covered it with a clear varnish just to give it, oh, it's actually, there's also some glitter on it. I know I'm going to cover up some of that other, and you're alright. It's the Bohemian Boho look. I've got all these bits and pieces of trim that I want to put on it too. So all some of them in. So I think that, and then the tassels I want to make out of that as well. So I think, and I've got all my bits and pieces in my tray. Don't know if you've seen my tray. Here's my tray. I already pre-started ACT cards. Actually popped some ATC cards in here I have. And I've got these, they're the material ones. I do have paper ones. Don't spill my cup of tea. What else? Oh, I've got some drying here. But they're just a smaller bead. Drying. I've got these to go on there as well. Oh, I made button out of just cardboard. Hope you could see that. Button out of cardboard. I made these. And I've got the paper clip up the top. That goes in there. So I've still got all those bits of yummy goodness to go in. And so I made these little books. So I've gone off in a rabbit hole here. And I want to do something like that on the back of the other one. So they're just tiny little books of just spare little pieces of cardboard I had. And I haven't embellished them with anything yet, but they come out quite cute. So, and I suppose we all play round robins. We start something and then we move on to another project and we move on. Then we'll come back to that same project. I think that's what we do as crafters. We play round robin. So I already have prepared some of my clusters. So when I'm ready, clusters, I've already got some if I need them. I already got pictures all ready to go. What else have I got? I've got little books that are summer little notebooks all ready to go. I need them. This one, little charm paper clip. It's in there. I haven't used them, but I made them just out of the hot glue gun, and then I just put a gold over the top. But they're ready to go. And some pockets, just made out of magazine. That's the three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, 3 pockets. And I've got a little heart there. The heart that came out of the top pockets. What else? Papers that, yeah, and just bits, pieces and bobs and envelopes. Okay. Journaling spots, bigger envelopes I've already joined. Ready to go into a junk journal. So this is just made up of scraps. Another pocket. Just things cut out, ready. So that, yeah, that's my little box of goodness. So where were we? Let's check on the time. Alright, so where are we up to? We were putting this bit in. So now we've got a journaling spot here. That probably need a picture, just to back on there. She looked good there. Yeah. I'll put back her on some paper. So what I'm going to do, my pen, is just trace around the picture so I know the how big the picture is. Try not to move the picture and keep the line straight, and try not to draw on your picture. Alright, so there's that. Then I grab, see what happens when you're in a mess? Oh, here he is, found him. Grab the double-sided tape. Make sure I'm in frame. Grab and just go around the outside of that square. Like so. Just line it up. Press it. And this side. Sure all that's nice and firm. When you have nails, this is the easiest way to get these bits off. And I open up this. Grab my glitter. Start sprinkling. Make sure it's all on there nicely. A bit of a help. Tap it off without spilling the glitter. I just flip. Like that. And pour that back in there. And that becomes my piece that I glue on now. Multi-purpose. Now I can't get the lid back on. Multi-purpose. So then I come along with my picture. This is that really strong glue that you can use for material, so I know that it's going to stay, not move at all. And it dries fairly quick too. Pop that in there. Like so. Give it a good old press. Okay, so I don't want all that frame. Then I come along and just cut up halfway through. I just feel that frame's just too big. And the excess will be used in the book. So I don't throw it away. Throw nothing away. Everything gets used. So after I've done a bit of sewing, put some lace work in the book, I'll come back on and give you an update, and we'll play a bit more in this little junk journal I'm making. I'm actually thinking of giving it to my counsellor. She is helping me so immensely. So, I don't know, it's just a gift of gratitude. You know, I don't know, I feel like that someone helps me, I like to give something back. I've always been that kind of a person. Don't mind if it's off a bit. It is a junk journal. And then she'll sit here. Yeah. So, and I feel that this is her kind of style, the way that her clothing and that, so hopefully she likes it. I have to get it finished by next Monday. That's my next session. It's amazing what people, you know, what you remember when someone sits there and just drags it out of you and you think, oh my God. But that's the whole idea, isn't it? And then she'll go on there. Cute. Cute as a button. Actually, I might use this one just to be sure, So, I suppose one good thing, being home currently all the time at the moment, I am getting through my stash. I'm doing 100 things without even trying. I should have written it down. I would have probably finished by now. 100 things. The only thing I think I bought is glue. Glue, and more glue. Pop her on there. So, yeah, it's been really nice having a bit of a yarn with you all. So appreciate that you do take time to have a look-see at what I'm up to. I've just recently joined a Facebook group, Junk Journals Down Under. So I kind of hope I can, you know, get the feel of the site and make some more new friends. Junk Journals Down Under. Okay, so, oh well, we got 2 pages done. Got that one. I need to just ink a bit there. See if I can get it just in there. So I'll give you a quick look-see how it starts. Right, so what was the plan? She was going there. So this is the plan. So she's going there. I'm feeling a bit of some of this. It's just netting with glitter in it. And I've got a library tag thing, but I need I think I'd like to have a pocket. So I've got her there. That opens out. Just making sure he's still in frame. That's a doily. Oh, doily. Paper napkin. Hello. That's just a piece to journal on. Tucked in there. That's just to write on again. That's just a tag that I need to finish. So I'll come along and do all the tags at once, as in put the eyelet and a bit of trim. That's just an elephant there. That's part of the paper. That's another tuck spot there with a little book. In there. that folds out, and you've got another journaling spot in there. That's the paper napkin again. That's just more a place for journaling. So there's where that excess is going from the edges of the pictures. It's going there. Another, I wrote here, sew material. So it reminds me, sew some material on there. Some more writing. Another bit, tag, tuck spot there. So we've got ACT card that I made, ATC, artist trading card, and I need to back that up. It's a bit tatty for my liking. Another tag up here, more writing, just some print, a lady, just fold out, more writing, another ATC which I need to do the backing on. See that? Oh, press stop. Thank you. And I have to do that one, I have to do that one, do that one. So we're up to here. So you've seen that. Seen that. Let's just flip. We've got buttons. I sewed them on. That's just another napkins, and you've seen that. Just did that just now. And yeah, that's where we're up to. All right, well, I'll come back on in a couple of days, or as soon as I can, as soon as I get the sewing done, maybe even less than that. And I'll show you how far we've got. All right, everybody, have a good day, night, evening. Don't forget to, if you please, give me a thumbs up. And please, please, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, everyone have a lovely day, and see you later from Australia. Bye.